playing offensive lineman, and how much can you take? And you're taking a lot, and it's not the most popular position on the planet, and lots of other players getting more attention. And it is very much a supportive role in a world where everyone wants to be center stage. What did you learn about playing a supporting role, and how does that change the way you see other people playing supporting roles in everyday life?
Like I said, I was never the star of any team. So I mean, being off, that's like who I am. You know, I mean, I loved offensive line because it was hard. There's no glory, and the only guys that really know how hard it is are the guys that you're playing next to. And I know, like I said, no kids kneeling down at night saying their prayers, saying, "Please God, make me an offensive lineman." And I wouldn't have said that either, but it was the best. Like, it was the best. I mean, first of all, you get to eat like whatever you want, you know. Second, you're with a bunch of other guys who we know we're never going to be, you know, modeling underwear. We know, I mean, like, we know who there's like low ego. Like, we're just a bunch of guys, you know, bringing our lunch pails to work. So it's the best. But I do think that, I don't know. I do think I do go out of my way sometimes to find those people who are in support, who most people might be invisible, you know, in society. And I don't know, just let them know that I appreciate them, or just should go out of my way to say hi to them. But I also know, even though I was a professional athlete and accomplished and this and that, I always knew how much it meant when the quarterback or the running back or the wide receiver would come over and say, "Hey, good job, guys," you know, and give you a little that let you know that he appreciated what we were doing. You know, we were called the Big Uglies, right? Because that's what we were. And it's like, you know, these guys, and we're talking world-class athletes, right? We're talking guys who are, they're fastest guys in the world. They're the best in the world, best quarterback, running back, wide receiver, like elite athletes. Millions of people are buying their jerseys. Like, these guys are the thing. Even though they're your teammates, you still look up to guys like that. And when they would come over and say, like, let you know that they appreciate that went a long ways. That was big. And it meant everything. It really meant, just that small thing meant everything. I mean, that's really a difference between wide receiver is not going to help me do my job any better. He's not going to give me tips or techniques to help me. Now, he can make me look a little better than I am by making some plays once in a while. But that's the difference. For him to be a good teammate or just an okay teammate is just come over once in a while and just give me a little love. That was big.
Did that realization change the way you affirm your wife, you affirm your children, you affirm other people in your life?
No, I don't do that enough. You know, I don't know why. I withhold, you know, too many compliments. Like, I think it, so therefore, my wife, she knows I think she's beautiful. She knows I appreciate everything she does, right? I think I believe I'm some kind of telepathic communicator, which I am not. No, I need to do that more. And that's just, I mean, we're all, you know, some degree a product of our environments, right?
Sure.
You play football. I mean, what do football coaches do? They yell and they scream at you, and they critique you. And the higher you get in sports, you know, the more coaching you receive, the harder it gets to improve. You got to work harder and get coached harder to just make smaller and smaller improvements. And so I guess, you know, I'm kind of used to, you can tell me 99 things I'm doing wrong. If 1 out of 100 you tell me good job, like, I'm okay with that, right? So I just assume that my wife and my kids are the same way. Well, they're not. That's one of the things too. I had all brothers growing up. You got a lot of brothers.
I had all brothers as well. So,
I mean, toilet seat's always up, right? Number one.
If it's on, you know. Yes.
But just the whole, you know, talking, like, affection, you know, I mean, how do I show affection to my brother? Well, I would sock him in the shoulder, right? Or put him in a headlock. So my first 3 children are girls. God gave me 3 girls to start. And I remember early on, my wife's like, you can't talk to him like that. You have to be this way. And it was very much like I really had to humble myself and say, okay, I guess we are going to have a tea party today, right? Or you can come here and lay with daddy and stroke your hair or whatever it is, right? That was an incredible experience. I still got a ways to go.